Coach, of course, we have to talk about Rishabh Pant now. As an opposition coach, what message will you give to your bowler when a batter is playing some crazy, outrageous shots out there, especially the way Pant plays? Your word on his knock and, of course, the tactical plan that you can.
It's not. First of all, it's not surprising the way he plays. We're a little bit surprised in the first innings the way he went about his work. He's got an incredible ability to put pressure back onto bowlers. We're planning for that, though. We'll plan leading into the summer. We bounced in and out of a few plans there, and clearly kept taking on the boundary riders and was getting away with it. And it was an innings that you would say was right for that time.
Scotty on the right.
And this Scott Oldham's performances the last 2 days, like obviously, I think he's only been picked once in the Australian team when you've had Josh, and Mitchell available, but is he getting to the point now where it's a genuine consideration where he's out of big three?
He's always a genuine consideration, Scotty, and every time he pitches up in the Australian colours, he delivers. So, we're lucky to have those 4 quicks in Hazelwood, Cummins, Stark and Boland, and the ability to keep them fit all together, I think, gives us options. And, we're not surprised by Scotty's performances. And as you said, every time he plays, he does a job well. And his ability just to be relentless on a length, move the ball both ways is proving difficult, in particular on this surface.
Coach, how surprising is it for you to see this spicy wicket at this CG, very uncharacteristic of a CG? And do you think this wicket has brought India back in this series because they were trailing 2-1? And normal SCG wicket with the rain forecast of day 4, day 5 could have been much better served for Australia?
No, I mean, the ground staff have done an incredible job in terms of, I think, creating a wicket with something in it. Traditionally here it's quite benign, and we've had a lot of draws, so a lot of people have been talking about the draws, so you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. So this game's sped up. So, I think he's trying to produce an even contest between bat and ball. Has it favoured bowlers a little bit more than what we expected and potentially the ground staff expected? There's no doubt about that. It's made for interesting cricket. I don't think it's brought India necessarily back into the series. I think low-scoring games like this, it just heightens the pressure within it. So a long way still to go. There's going to be plenty of cricket, so we'll see what happens.
Did you sort of feel the need to have a chat to Sam Constance after play on day 1, just with the run-in between him and Bowler?
My conversation to him was just around whether he's okay. Clearly, the way that India celebrated it was quite intimidating. I mean, it's clearly within the laws of the game, within the rules and regulations, so there's been no charges laid. But, to have an opposition obviously swarm the non-striker like that was, we've got a duty of care to our player to make sure he's okay and in a headspace to go the next day and perform. So that's all those conversations were.
Did you think that went too far?
It's clear that it's acceptable because there was no fines or punishment. So I'll leave that up to the ICC and obviously Andy Pycroft being the match referee and the umpires out there. So if they thought that it was satisfactory, then I suppose that's the benchmark we're playing amongst.
A lot of examples of wicket tumbling in quick succession from both teams across the series. It's just a symptom of where Test cricket's at. There's been something specifically different about this series of the quality of the bowling and division.
I think the quality of bowling up front, I think both attacks are blessed with some probably generational talent that we're witnessing. The surfaces in Australia have been like this for a period of time, so they've been difficult to bat on. There's been more seam, the bowling averages have come down, and so have the batting averages. So we're not surprised by the nature of the games where a new batter coming in is always vulnerable, and we've seen that across the journey. But if you can get a partnership going, then you've shown that you can score runs on these surfaces. So am I surprised? No, the bowling attacks have dominated in this game in particular, and even the MCG was offering enough. But if you're able to apply yourself as a batter, you're able to find ways through it.
Andrew, just interested if something out over whether just for bowl, you think how much the impact it's potentially changed if he wasn't involved?
I think that's more for a conversation with the Indian team. Who they put out there, who they bowl, when they bowl them is up to them, and we'll respond to what they give us. First and foremost, we've got 4 weeks to try to keep that total as low as possible. I thought it was an outstanding effort from both Pat and Scotty today. I think they had 10 overs each, and we only bowled about 26. So to be still going that strong at this part of the series, I think, great recognition for them.